Yeah, she always telling me that I should take it slow, but making bad decisions is the only thing I know. Can't sleep, yeah, my face is always numb. Bittersweet taste on my tongue, and I'm still wasted and young. I don't wanna be sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. Sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. One girl and she mine for the weekend. In the hillies, getting faded in the deep end. She said, do you love me? I said, baby girl, that depends. She know that I'm freezing, cup got me leaning. I try to let it all go, but we both know I'm faded in the cut, getting too fucked up. That's just how it is when you living like us. Can't sleep, yeah, my face is always numb. Bittersweet taste on my tongue, and I'm still wasted and young. I don't wanna be sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. Sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. She said all I ever do is gaslight, and when I'm off the liquor I don't act right. She said last night would be the last time. Remember when you said that shit the last time? She said all I ever do is gaslight, and when I'm off the liquor I don't act right. She said last night would be the last time. Remember when you said that shit the last time? I wanna be sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. Sober, but I'm sick of being hungover. Last night I got way too drunk, living too fast, getting too fucked up. I don't wanna be sober. Tuned up.
When I brought her to LA, she was starstruck. How they living off of Adderall and Starbucks. Started asking, baby, when can it be my turn to go off lighting up the sky before I'm stardust? And I don't need a fight in the morning. My baby crazy got me yelling while I'm yawning. She go from naked then to making me exhausted. It's exhausting.
So we looked both ways and walked down Sunset, cause she saw fame, and now she's obsessed with all these fakes. I swear this life is gonna break her down. Her friends said she's changed, she's always upset. Versace shades and a Gucci sundress to hide the pain, cause this ain't quite what she has planned out. Yeah, man, I spent a couple years on the West Coast, and time I find it's getting hard for me to let go. She want whatever she can take to get her mind right, and she ain't never gonna make it, but she'll get close. My heart been hurting ever since she said you're homesick. My head been hurting since 6 this morning. Proceed with caution, every step is at your own risk, and this is something you ain't seen before. I can't bounce back when she gets that way with herself, cause she's my angel, but she puts herself through hell. So we looked both ways and walked down Sunset, cause she saw fame, and now she's obsessed with all these fakes. I swear this life is gonna break her down. Her friends said she's changed, she's always upset. Versace shades and a Gucci sundress to hide the pain, cause this ain't quite what she has planned out. I got a thing for ya, and you don't give a fuck about me. We're just friends, and I don't wanna be. This phone rings, if you're not calling me, I'll consider ending it up. You got me heartbroken, laying in the back of my car, thinking about how somebody's getting you off. And I don't wanna be a one-night standing, cause your other guy won't let you have him. Tired of feeling this low, when I met you I didn't know I could ever fall again. But you got me by the throat, everybody that we know thinks I get to take you home. But I am my nuts alone, wishing you would hit my phone when you know I got a thing for you. And you don't give a fuck about me, we're just friends. And I don't wanna be, this phone rings if you're not calling me, I'll consider ending it up. I wanna fuck you out, nobody's ever fucked you. I don't need to be your boyfriend, I don't wanna have to love you. I want a secret, something we can keep between us. I don't gotta be a man, I can be in when you come through. Turning sleepless nights into sleepless nights when you come through. I got a thing for you, and you don't give a fuck about me, we're just friends. And I don't wanna be, this phone rings if you're not calling me, I'll consider ending it up. So if you want me, baby, tell me now, cause I don't plan on staying waiting around for someday when you'll maybe see me how I see you now. So let me take you out. I got a thing for you, and you don't give a fuck about me, we're just friends. And I don't wanna be, this phone rings if you're not calling me, I'll consider ending it up.
Yo! Yao Ming, y'all.
Who am I? The fear is sinking in, your hands are getting colder as my talents.
This is David Nevermind, and today's controversy is coming from yet another member, or should I say members, of the hip-hop community. CD Pablo, a new artist signed under Jive, has teamed up with Timberland out of PA in a quest to redeem the title and bring North Carolina and Virginia to the front of the line. We're gonna stand by.
North Carolina, come on and raise up.
Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. South Carolina, raise up, this one for you. This one for who?
Us.
Oh, hot Atlanta.
Come on and raise up.
Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. State of Virginia, raise up, this one for you. This one for who? Who am I?
Petey Paw, motherfucker.
First put it down for North Carolina, but guess what? It's been worth it. I'm a superstar. Bought me a big old car, 4.6. Black with the balls on the front and the back, and got a button in the middle, make the truck go. But it ain't about that. It's about getting what you getting and coming on back here. Big fella, half of me in Carolina niggas get time together. Hope, Marshall, Hope, Green County, Tillery, damn, transfer, Santa Red, Browns over here, Greens over here, pass the tank, down on you, Oldham East, let the thing. Johnson County, Franklin, Burgos, Newport, Warren, Shelby, Kingsville, Goldboro, Halifax, Stateville, and all my niggas doing life behind the wall. This right here is the New York City. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. Turn that up in this one for you, this one for who? Us. DC to Maryland. Raise up, take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. Houston to Dallas. Raise up, this one for you, this one for who? Us. You remember them days, y'all? We used to play, y'all, the radio and put our own partner song, y'all. We used to
Rep y'all
shit.
shit.
Running through the school hall just before our basketball pet rally jumped on. My house, my home, my hood, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my nigga that was there from the beginning, been with me before he even knew what being with me was. Y'all niggas just glance at it, never got y'all staring at it, but it's been the same old North Carolina's been. Y'all niggas just getting it. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? Oh, you thought we said we were coming with a whole lot of something, we were bush. New Orleans, take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter. St. Louis, this one for you, this one for who? Us. This song, M.I.A. Take your shirt off,
Yo.
twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter.
it.
All the way to L.A. This one for you, this one for who? Us. Man, I had to do it just in case you were one of the ones that want to come and ask something stupid. What you think you're doing? What it look like putting it down for my niggas on the south side. North Carolina, South Carolina, and I'm a little bit of overlook hit town. We gonna hit y'all ass, this ain't nothing but a TD blast. So we got coming at ya. Slamming, classic, go for this. What's after platinum? Baby, you a walking ball. And I don't mean to scare y'all, but I'm about to bring it home. Blow these melody, heal these things and NC out the wall up. How's it feel to look at my motherfucker daddy grill and tell him I told ya. Time player. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Come on, come on. Las Vegas. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. The Bay Area. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Like a helicopter, the whole world, baby. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, sir.
After seeing this, I have no other question. Hey, look, this is David Nevermind. I'm signing off. But before I'm out of here, remember, if I'm ever caught, it's Nevermind. North Carolina NBA are definitely at the front of the line. You have my love and support. Over and out. This is David Nevermind, and today's controversy is coming from yet another member, of the hip-hop community. Steve Pablo, a new artist signed under Jive, and is teamed up with Timberland out of PA in a quest to redeem the title and bring North Carolina and Virginia to the front of the line. We're gonna stand by.
Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, sir. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, sir. Who am I? Petey Pop, motherfucker. First put it down for North Carolina, but guess what? It's been worth. I'm a superstar. Bought me a big old car, 4.6. Black with the balls on the front and back, and got a button in the middle, make the truck go. But it ain't about that. It's about getting what you get, and juvenile back here. Big fella, half of me, niggas up time together. Hope, Blake, Marshall, Hope, Green County, Hillary, damn, transfer, Santa Red, Brown over here, Green over here, pass the tank, down on, Oldham, East, Johnson County, Franklin, Burgall, Newport, Warren, Shelby, Kingsville, Triangle, Goldboro, Halifax, Stateville, and all my niggas doing life behind the wall. This right here is for North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, sir. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. You remember them days, y'all? We used to play, y'all. The radio and put our own little partner song, y'all. We used to rap our city. Running through the school hall just before our basketball pet rally jumped on. My house, my home, my hood. My brother, my sister, my cuz. My nigga that was there from the beginning, been with me before he even knew what being with me was. Y'all niggas just glance at it. Never got y'all staring at it. But it's been the same old North Carolina's been. Y'all niggas just getting it. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? Oh, you thought we said we were coming with a whole lot of something, we were bullshit. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, sir. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you. This one's for who? Us. Yes, man, I had to do it just in case you were one of the ones that want to come and ask something stupid.
Lake Corum now with 43 touchdowns. Second to Anthony Thomas's 49 rushing touchdowns in Michigan history. How about J.J. McCarthy, Joel? Yeah. He's 11 for his last 12, 153 yards and a touchdown. So Harbaugh says J.J. reminds him of a young Jimmy Harbaugh, number 4. You know, but he's faster.
He did say he was faster, but another thing that he mentioned during that conversation was there are times when, you know, Jim, the head coach, sees a situation that McCarthy is in, and he's thinking to himself, like, do the safe play, do the, you know, make the correct play, you know, run, slide, don't throw it into the back of the end zone. And at times, you just have to let him be an athlete. This is the review, by the way, is Jalen Lucas, was that knee down when he caught the kick, which obviously would put the ball back. I didn't think it was. That's obviously close there in that look. This will be a much better look. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, but Coach Harbaugh mentioned a play against Nebraska where McCarthy's rolling out, and Jim's on the sideline going, run, run. And he said, I swear he looked over at me during the play and then looked in the back of the end zone and throw a touchdown to Roman Wilson. And Jim looks at him and goes, great play. You know,
do that again.
Yeah, do that again. And
Jim Harbaugh.
First down after application of the holding penalty.
What a job he's done at Michigan, resurrecting this program, especially over the last couple of years. After the COVID year, they struggled, restructured his contract. Came out the next season, won the Big Ten championship, beat the Buckeyes, went to the college football playoff. He's done it 2 years in a row. They think that this could be the season that they can win a national championship. We'll see. Halftime in Ann Arbor, 21-17. Blake Corum with 2 scores. Now we send it to Sergeant Mike in L.A. for the State Farm Halftime Show.
Aye, Captain. Welcome to the State Farm Halftime Show inside our L.A. studios. I am Mike Hill. That is Coach Chris Peterson, Emmanuel Acho. So, fellas, for about 26 minutes of the first half, Indiana hung tight with the number 2 team in the nation on the road. But those last 4 minutes, Michigan was able to flip that switch and flip the ball out on that last drive as you take a look at the State Farm halftime highlights. Coach.
And Indiana really helped Michigan. They're kind of self-destruction with 2 really huge penalties. Hands to the face after that long completion. And then right here, J.J. McCarthy on the scramble, then personal foul. You're helping the number 2 team in the country be successful, and then J.J. kind of running around being one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the country, just making plays however he can.
Yeah, and to me, it's not that Michigan finally woke up. It's that Michigan is finally settling in, Coach. Indiana, they got a new offensive coordinator in Rod Carey. What people at home don't realize is Michigan defense, you got to throw all that tape away. When you got a new OC, when you got new quarterbacks, 2 quarterbacks are playing for Indiana, Michigan and Coach Minter are trying to figure it all out in real time. So it's not that Michigan is just waking up later in the second half, later in the second quarter. They're just finally setting in, and you can see them start to put the clamps on them.
Well, they got the number 1 scoring defense in the nation. You knew it was a matter of time before they woke up. Only giving up 7 points in the first half, up by 14. They have won 29 of their last 30 when leading at the second half, coming up momentarily on Fox. Ohio State /trip to Purdue resulted in disaster. The Buckeyes avoid the upset bug in West Lafayette today. We got the highlights coming up next. Stick around.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Guy gets a sack. You go. Sacked you very much. What else?
Sack of all trades.
Boom, sack-a-lacka.
Saccaroni and cheese.
I like saccaroni and cheese. Starving.
Okay, you ready for this one? Sackety sack, don't sack back.
This was a really bad idea.
Sack of potatoes.
Ooh, how about suffering saccotash?
Like that one.
If you overdraw your account, Wells Fargo gives you an extra day grace period to avoid the overdraft fee. What if everything came with a grace period? Like accidentally parking where you shouldn't.
Nah, that one gets an extra day.
Like having an extra day grace period? You can with Wells Fargo.
Hey, let's go somewhere fun with AAA. Let's go for a night on the town. No kids. Let's go for a weekend away. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this fixed.
AAA, your membership to go.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, road makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $369 per month lease on Rogue or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
Hey, Rookie.
Yo, Rook. This way, Rookie.
My bad. I've been a rookie a few times in my life.
Rack 'em up, Rookie.
But this time, it's with Medicare. So I'm going to call Cigna Healthcare. Get some wisdom from them.
Nice move, Irvin.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Cigna Healthcare has tools and resources to make Medicare simple and easy for rookies and pros. Visit CignaWiseCall.com to learn more.
Papa John's garlic saucepans, we made the garlic epic stuffed crust pizza just for you with that garlic flavor.
In it, on it, with it.
But you wanted more heat, so now you can get it in spicy. Get a one topping for $13.99 only at Papa John's.
At Wells Fargo, direct deposits come up to 2 days early with early payday. What if everything came 2 days early?
Have a good weekend. But it's Wednesday. It's the weekend, baby.
Want to get paid up to 2 days early? You can with Wells Fargo.
John Hook, Christina Carella. Weeknights on Fox 10 News.
Welcome back to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I am as excited as you at home. The eyes of the college football world are upon us.
And it's caught. Spectacular catch. Oh my goodness. Look at the kid go. The end zone. Touchdown. Prime time.
If you don't love college football, you don't have a pulse.
Oh my God. It's a touchdown.
Welcome to college football. Are you sure this isn't heaven?
This is heaven. I tell you what.
What's not to love to save you around the nation? Well, Georgia fans can't love this. That's Brock Bowers being helped to the locker room.
One of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end in college football.
No doubt he's the best tight end in college football. Can I correct you on that? I'm sorry. I know you're the analyst, but yes. Georgia up 24-7 after that Carson Beck touchdown right there. Alabama's hitting their stride, coach.
Arm strength is not an issue for Jaden Milroe.
Yeah, he's having another strong day passing the football. 215 yards passing in the first half. 3 total touchdowns. 1 right there to Kobe Prentice. Alabama up at the half. Syracuse, Florida State. Can you make a case? Florida State, best team in the nation?
Absolutely. You can make a strong case for it because of players and plays like this. Keon Coleman one-handed. God,
yeah. They would later punch that in, and how about this? Just go down the field. Let Jordan Travis throw it up and let Coleman bring it down.
I think Jordan Travis is figuring out where he needs to go often with the football.
Nose up 17-3 at the half. Number 3, Ohio State at Purdue. Kyle McCord, Marvin Harrison Jr., the best non-quarterback in the nation.
Ooh, absolutely. That's the player.
You can say the best wide receiver in the nation for sure, right?
Yes.
Okay, here you go. McCord, Kay Stover right there. Ohio State, all Ohio State at the half, 20-0. Hey, next Saturday, the big new kickoff party heads to Columbus. A massive top 10 matchup between. Ooh, this is going to be so good. Number 3, Ohio State, 6th ranked Penn State. Huge playoff implications on the line there. So be sure to catch all the action starting at 10 a.m. Eastern on Fox. Hey, don't forget later today, don't miss Iowa and Wisconsin in the crucial matchup, position atop the Big Ten West. That is at 4 Eastern. Then at 8, it is UCLA visiting Oregon State, top 25 Pac-12 showdown. Catch all the action once again on this wonderful network we call the home, Fox. It's one of college football's most storied rivalries, USC, Notre Dame. Who's got the edge in tonight's matchup in South Bend? Who's this kid right here, Roman Wilson? You like him, don't you, Coach?
I love Roman Wilson.
Yeah, Michigan loves him, too. They're up 21-7 at the break.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. that my kids play way too many sports life. Now let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Riley from Riley's Realty.
Hi.
This listing sounds incredible.
Let's check it out. Says here it gets plenty of light. And this must be the ocean view
Of Aruba. Huh.
This listing is misleading.
Well, when AT&T says businesses get our best deal on iPhone 15 Pro made with titanium, we mean it.
Amazing. All my agents want it. Says here inviting pool.
Come on over.
Too inviting.
Only AT&T gives businesses our best deals on any iPhone. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
If you want to lower stroke risk from AFib, not caused by a heart valve problem, there's a better treatment than warfarin. Eliquis. Eliquis reduces stroke risk and has less major bleeding.
Don't stop taking Eliquis without talking to your doctor, as this may increase your risk of stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. Get help right away for unexpected bleeding or unusual bruising. It may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures.
The #1 cardiologist-prescribed blood thinner. Ask your doctor about Eliquis.
May the weather be cold and your tub be hot. May your hard seltzer be as bubbly as jet-setting #7. And may the real vodka and real juice be paired with real good company. High noon, sun's up.
Fox Wednesday, join the party. First, celebrate Elton John. 4 new Masked Singers paid tribute to the Rocket Man. With an emotional reveal that leaves everyone still standing.
I'm streaming on this channel just for a little bit to make sure people
This is Snake Oil, the show about lying.
Wait. Hold on. How many have you sold?
How many have been returned?
Is it real or is it snake oil?
It's the new hit Snake Oil after an all-new Masked Singer. Wednesday on Fox.
Tip that I'm making.
Your man is late.
Look.
On Tubi, the crime dramas where global drug cartels use highly conspicuous speedboats. Just keep going.
I'm good, dude. I am good. I'm ready.
Welcome back to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show. Like a good man, State Farm is there.
If you're wondering why Acho may be a little sneaky, he probably stayed up watching this game. Colorado, Stanford, first half, all Colorado. Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter's back.
I stayed up to watch
Great on offense last night. They were up 29-0.
Yes, they were. But then that second half, Stanford incredibly resilient. They took advantage of Colorado's mistakes. They also just made plays on their own.
They came back in this game. Joshua Cardi field goal tied it at 36 as time expired in regulation. We're going to overtime. Any overtime, Stanford needs a touchdown to extend the game. How about this kid, Elik Ayoman? Daniels. Look at this catch.
That's a hard name to pronounce, but everybody's going to remember Ayoman.
13 catches, 294 yards, 3 TDs in the second half.
Wow.
Second overtime tied at 43. Sanders, he never makes these mistakes, coach.
This is the one bad decision I've seen him make all season.
This is on third down now. You know, Colorado's got to score in overtime, second overtime. They're trying to put the pressure on the Cardinals. Can't get it done there. So all the Cardinals need was this field goal from Cardi, and that is the biggest comeback in school history. Colorado, Coach Prime blew a 29-point lead in this game, and that may actually cost them when it comes to getting into a bowl this season. Let's take a look at the ranked matchups, though, for the Pac-12. We already talked about UCLA and Oregon State. USC, Notre Dame, also a big one, of course, the biggest one. Oregon and Washington. We'll talk about that in just a second, but with more. Tonight's USC Notre Dame matchup in South Bend is Rob Stone, the Big Noon Kickoff.
These two programs have a habit of spoiling each other's seasons and national title hopes. 6 times Notre Dame has handed USC their first loss of the season. If the Trojans are to avoid that today, Maddie, what do they have to be successful at?
I think they have to run the football. I know Notre Dame's focus is running the ball, but this all goes around Marshawn Lloyd and this rushing attack, and Caleb Williams included in that. Sometimes they get caught up in some of the playmaking and all the big plays down the field. They have got to stay on the field. They got to control the line of scrimmage and the time of possession. That starts with Marshawn Lloyd. He's averaging almost 8 yards per carry. He's probably the MVP of this offense outside of Caleb Williams. Their offensive line is not great, but they've been good enough. Control the line of scrimmage, control the time of possession, and that keeps their defense fresh, which I think is the most important thing tonight.
Look, with this weather, the way it looks right now, and the wind more than anything else, this game will be about the running game.
Yeah, it should be better.
From Southern Cal,
I don't know why.
Why the fuck is my mic so quiet? They have to run with Audric Estime, their stable of running backs. I think they control the line of scrimmage, that it gives them the best chance.
Yo. That should be better. There we go.
Bigger shots down the field to combat what Caleb Williams is. You can't allow him to be comfortable and happy back in the pocket. They've got to find ways of getting hits and getting pressure on Caleb Williams.
Just to echo you, Brady, I think controlling the line of scrimmage is the key for Notre Dame. Audric Estime, Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, they have a stable of backs. Make sure they affect the game in a positive way. If they run the football, control the line
of scrimmage. Are they in Seattle too?
It's not only going to help Sam Hartman.
Or are they in Notre Dame? Or they're in South Bend or what?
Explosive offense on the sideline. They can't score from the sideline.
This game will come down to one word. It's called tackling. USC has been the worst tackling team the last 2 weeks in college.
I really just wanted Oregon just to win, but now I want Oregon to win by like fucking 30, bro.
Of Estime, by the way,
that's imagine if they just fucking shut them down and just beat their ass by like 30.
USC wins.
It's a diesel engine.
Motherfuckers would shut the hell up. That's
By the way,
you're a diesel engine.
The Bulldog.
How about this one? Estime pushes Hartman into the end zone to close it out.
Yeah, big. I was asking where Big Noon was, but yeah, they're South Bend.
All right, fellas, Notre Dame has won the last 5 in that rivalry at home, but I want to talk about the border rivalry.
42-6.
Edition. First time these two teams, Oregon and Washington, playing as top 10 teams.
That'd be wild.
Top 2 offenses in the nation. Heisman candidates, a lot at stake here. What are you looking forward to, Coach?
You got my palms sweaty, Mike. Stop it. I'll tell you what, number one, you guys know how much I love hanging out with you on Saturdays, but not today.
I can see it being like 52-21, some shit like that.
The atmosphere, I think, is a total secret in the country, the juice that will come out of that stadium. It's what college football should be all about. The second thing that I think is going to be so spectacular is going to be the matchups between Washington's wide receivers. I really think they might have the best collective group in the country. They are deep. They're about 5 deep. Going against Oregon's DBs, who's the #1 pass defense in the country.
45-38.
And so if Mike Penix gets some time, that's going to be trouble for that Oregon defense. But if they pressure him, advantage Oregon.
Could it end up being like a sloppy game, too, you know what I mean? Like, both sides have like 3
These are one of those games where
turnovers.
you can become a household name. Michael Penix, quarterback for Washington.
Ends up being like 31-29,
Who will become
some shit
that
like
household
that.
name? Bo Nix, 15 touchdowns to 1 interception on the season. Michael Penix, 16 touchdowns to 2 interceptions on the season. This is an NFL game. This is a game where you decide how high you want to be drafted. This is a college football playoff game where you decide where you want to be ranked. This is a national championship game where you decide if you are a national championship caliber team. That is what is at stake tonight.
You got me hyped. Can we get on your private jet? Maybe we can make it up there in time. We can just do the rest of the day.
See, and it's so funny because everybody's saying that like Oregon has a better defense, blah 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 blah, but then they still just pick Washington. I don't get it.
Like the trickeration right there worked out for him. New offense coordinator. Got to make up for it in the second half though. Gus, Joel, coming up.
On a devastating Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Plus, Washington's front 7 isn't that good. Like fucking that Stanford Steve motherfucker was trying to talk shit about Oregon's offensive line.
Every year I fall
Like,
for the preseason hype.
who the fuck are you, dumb shit? Like, they've been killing it.
Hey guys, that was the first play of the game.
Yeah, we just gotta run for fucking 300,
maybe we
throw
overreacted.
for 300, drop fucking 50 spot on that ass.
It's the most anticipated matchup of the season. This big news Saturday on Fox. The third-ranked Buckeyes
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I like Michael Penix, dude. I always liked him since he was in high school. Like, I just followed his recruiting and everything. And he was at Indiana, I was following him.
You know, I got 2 home runs.
You got 2 jabs.
And then my grand slam.
But yeah, I just don't understand why
And it says, Papa, I love you.
there's all this confidence in Washington when they, like, literally, like, their defense, like, is very fucking average, if that. You've never seen Penix play? Nah, he's cool, man. He's so good. He's always been good. I wanted Oregon to recruit him out of high school. Hey,
We won last year.
he's always been slinging it like this, bro. Yeah, they only have an offense.
This year.
That's there. And their defense ain't shit.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6. Get $5,000 bonus cash on the Ioniq 5 or 6, plus a complimentary EV charger with installation credit. See your Valley Hyundai dealer, partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
We started our design company while we were still in school, which is not how it's usually done.
Go get him.
But that motivated us. Chase for Business was by our side to build
I had some fucking, I had some bitch knock on my door last night at 11 o'clock asking me for a motherfucking blanket,
right around the
bro.
corner. There's so much inspiration right here in Miami, and you can see it in everything we design.
Oh, I just moved in over here. I don't have a blanket. Do you have an extra blanket? I was like, no. Yeah, dude. I live in, like, the fucking ghetto, bro. And it's fucking crazy.
Did we just get hustled? There's no way they were 70. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess she just moved in by me. I don't know. I can't believe it. She was, like, in a jacket and shit. It wasn't even that cold outside. I was like... Huh, she was
The
some
first ever
old native
Lexus
lady.
RX plug-in hybrid. Electric for short trips, gas for long. It really is both.
Lease the 2023 RX 350 for $499 a month for 36
Asking
months.
for a blanket, just randomly knocking on someone's door at 11 o'clock, asking for a blanket is fucking crazy, bro.
Morgan & Morgan.
It was 11, dog. And she knocked on my door hard as fuck, bro. Like, I was like, what the? I got my ass up and I fucking opened my door, and nobody was there, and I'm like, who the fuck's knocking on my door at 11 o'clock? And yeah, like this bitch comes around the corner, and she was like, it was me. I just moved in. Do you have an extra blanket? I was just like, what? Like.
Start of the second half, Michigan with a 21-7 lead over Indiana. Gus Johnson along with Joel Klatt and Indiana playing hard in that first half, but Michigan finally got their act together, and they lead it with the ball to start the second half.
Bro, it was wild. I couldn't believe it.
Right, first quarter was basically all Indiana. Pass rush was really great, and then all of a sudden, that Michigan that we expected came to play in the second quarter. Let's take a look at the next level moments in that first half, sponsored by AT&T Business. Next level moments.
Dopehead butter the other day.
Here's
Like,
that first quarter I was mentioning. 3 sacks by
that shit was like halfway full. I just told them to keep it. I was like, I don't want that
They got
shit
some
back.
aggressive play calling as well. This is how they took the lead. Sorsby steps up, little backwards pass, and Michigan's defense, they all
My
go
fucking neighbor,
towards
like,
McCully,
always
who's a
asking me
former
for
quarterback.
weed and
He throws
shit.
it all the way down the field, Jalen Lucas, and it's 7-0 Indiana. That's when Michigan started to settle in. They settled in with their
Oh yeah, I let my neighbor use my lighter the other day, bro, and the motherfucker used all of it. Like, he used that shit up, bro.
10 of 11, 140 yards.
I got my lighter back, used it once, and then it was dead.
And all of a sudden, you got the
And it was
touchdown
like a
before
brand new
half.
lighter.
They're
Like,
gonna get the ball here to
I
start
don't know
the
what he
second
was
half.
doing.
And look at the yard discrepancy in the first quarter as opposed to the second quarter when Michigan
Yeah,
came
I was
alive
pissed, bro.
with 170 total yards.
Rain starting to come down once again
So now I'm using a
as we
fucking
start
sport.
this second half from Ann Arbor. Wolverines ready to go
Dude, the
back
motherfucker's
on
some,
offense.
he's just some fucking broke ass fucking motherfucker, bro.
Morgan is the deep man for Michigan. This Freeman will send it away.
I don't know what his
Here we
fucking
go,
deal is.
second half. Starting. Morgan from the 6. With a lane. Gets to the 30, up to the 35. Before finally being taken
go,
down.
Skindiana.
6. Sanguinetti with the tackle on special teams. Let's go downstairs to Jenny.
Well, the biggest thing, and Gus, you guys talked about it, what was different for Michigan in that second quarter? Coach Harbaugh telling me it really was the fact that we started to make some plays, settle in, do the little things better. You guys acknowledged those crucial touchdowns
see if Indiana
from
can play
Blake
some
Corum. He
defense
said our
there.
run game needs to be a factor, and he also acknowledged Indiana, our fighters, we need to fight too. Coach Allen said the penalties killed us. Expect a physical and a fight from us in this second half.
For Michigan in the first half, 4 penalties for 44 yards. McCarthy runs it with a lane. JJ all day out of bounds as he picks up a first. Noah Pierre there to knock him out of bounds.
You know, this Michigan team played great in the second quarter, but really their best attribute so far this season has their ability to go in at halftime, make a few adjustments, and then come out and thoroughly dominate in the third quarter. Just totally put games away. This is when they lean on you, and in particular getting a drive like this to open the second half.
First down at the 46. Opening series for Michigan here in the second half. Loveland in motion. McCarthy to throw it. Over the middle, goes through his progressions. And he finds Tyler Morris. You're right, Joel. This Tyler Morris is getting a lot of looks here at Michigan this year.
Yeah, and he's a sophomore that they feel very highly about. Really athletic guy. He was a high jump champ at AAU Junior Olympic Games, and so he comes in as a 4-star guy, top 200 player, and this is the depth that they needed to present and develop this year on the outside. Remember, Ronnie Bell no longer here. They need that kind of third guy behind Cornelius Johnson and Roman Wilson.
Second down and 2 at the 46. Blake Corum following his blocks, and what a terrific tackle. I tell you what, Aaron Casey fought off a man and made the play.
Aaron Casey's playing great football this year. He really is. I know Indiana's not having the year that they want, but here's a guy who's been in this program for 6 years, and he is playing tremendous football. He's got great instincts. He plays downhill, and he's very aggressive. Sure tackler in space, and that was a terrific play there.
A loss of 3 on the run. Third down and 5 at the 49.
There's your young mistake right there. Tyler Morris, top of your screen.
False start. Offense number 8. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
You know, with young players, Gus, a lot of times it can be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but that's the development process. Guys getting out there, learning to concentrate and focus on every single snap, and now this presents a much longer third down situation for McCarthy, and the rain is a little heavier now than it was in the second quarter. Wind whipping pretty hard right in his face here, left to right on your screen.
Third down and 10 at the 46. Edwards in the game at running back. McCarthy feeling the pressure. McCarthy throws. Caught. Down the sideline. Loveland breaks it in. Touchdown Wolverines. Colston Loveland. 54 yards.
100%, Ross, and a really great job. And how about the effort of just laying out and attempting to make an unbelievable play there as well.
And he's pleading his case right now on the field. And again, they called it incomplete, so that's part of the story also.
Gene, you ever just give him the benefit of the doubt because it was a great effort? You know what, Ross? This is what I love when I listen to these back and forths here. It does.
They need Jack Stonehouse to try and change field position as Garrett Schrader. And the frustration continues for this Syracuse offense. They get pinned deep. It's a 3 and out. And a pretty good punt here from Stonehouse. Drives Coleman all the way back to his own 33. Bounced backwards with a flag down. Sparrow made the tackle after a 54-yard punt and a 6-yard return.
Holding, return team, number 3. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Be first and 10, Florida State.
So Florida State with the football back, a 17-3 lead. Early
Nah, it's been a pretty normal morning, Grant. How you doing this morning, bro?
Is a tool.
You got the other channel added, right?
A ram is life. Yeah,
I'm just streaming from this channel for a little bit just to get people
but it's also the Let's
over
Go
to Saturday
TV's
Season
life.
podcast channel for the game.
That my kids play way too many sports life.
Your
The
kitchen
Let's
is
find a
flooded?
secret
No.
spot to fish life. That looks nice.
Ow, bro.
Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Yes! Take your love of the game to the next level. Enter for a chance to win a trip to see your favorite pro football team play with 5 Hour Energy's Ultimate Fan Football Sweepstakes. All you gotta do is buy any 5 Hour
There's a
Energy
backup
product,
and it
take a
came
pic
through
of
your
your receipt, and go to
sink. Oh,
5HEWin.com
gross,
to
dude. That's
enter.
probably
See
bad,
your favorite
too, huh?
team wherever they play in the USA. Plus, you'll unlock a 20% off code for team merch at fanatics.com. Enter today.
Yeah, that sucks. That is not fun.
The long-lasting scent of Gain Flings made it smell like Dave.
I remember
was
my
in his
last
happy
apartment, I
place,
woke up,
the massage chair at the mall.
and my carpet was soaked,
he
and I was
wasn't.
like, what? And my fucking water heater was leaking, bro.
Things that go better together.
And it was apparently was just leaking like
Like your
all
workplace
night.
benefits and retirement savings. With Voya, considering all your financial choices together can help you make smarter decisions.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
All Kyle. Oh yeah, you live in TJ, I forgot. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, you live in TJ too, so yeah, that's fucking probably sucks.
Refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brew tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Some people just know there's a podcast about that. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
Big tea drinker.
Yeah.
There's a podcast about tea.
He knows, and he wants you to know too.
I was listening to a podcast on if dogs know their dogs.
There's a podcast about that?
Just like he wants
He'll
you to
be
know
on.
about Allstate.
There's a podcast about fly
When we do
fishing
the,
called Why Is That
when
Person
we do the
Doing That?
Oregon game.
It's called Terrific.
Are you listening to a podcast?
Probably, I'm gonna end this stream probably like
Some
in
people just know
like
there's a
20
podcast
minutes,
about that. Those are the people who know you're in good hands.
and then
with Allstate.
we'll go to the then we'll switch over to the Saturday Season channel.
Marinated and tossed in a blend of chili, garlic, and ginger, as sweet as they are spicy.
Nice catch. Butterfingers.
Just like my Nana.
I just
We don't
wanted
make
to
sense. We make
stream a
chicken.
little bit from this channel just to get people over there, just because a lot of people have
100th
missed
anniversary
it.
celebration on Dancing with the Stars. Watch and vote live.
As the magic comes alive.
You tease.
Yeah, yeah. I'll end this one here in like 20 minutes, and then
Tuesday on ABC and Disney Plus.
we'll start the other channel like half hour before the game.
Let's answer our Aflac trivia question. 3 conferences with 3 remaining undefeated teams. What are they? All right, RG3.
I'm going to say Big Ten, ACC, and Pac-12.
That's right. But the Pac-12, by the way, is not going to have 3 for too long because we have a matchup of undefeateds coming up. Oregon and Washington, part of that ninesome of undefeated teams in those 3 leagues.
A ninesome.
You got Michigan and Ohio State. Boy, that could be a huge game at the end of the season as well, depending on how things shake out. As Jaheim Bell gets loose. High step into midfield. An ankle tackle. All the way down the Syracuse 31-yard line. Another big play made by Jaheim Bell. He picks up 39.
But it's because George extend the play. He gets it to Bell, and then Bell does the rest. Just picking up those feet, trying to find his way to the end zone. Oh, nice
Who
job.
you got? Oregon. This game? Or Oregon? What? Oregon.
Benson gets a push. Still on his feet. Not going down easy.
I'm gonna go. Okay.
7-yard gain.
Probably should have done a preview podcast of this one, but
Yeah, when you look at Trey Benson, man,
I think Oregon does a good job
continually falling forward,
holding
working those
Penix
legs,
down.
using his size to his advantage.
And I really haven't thought about it much, man, to be honest. I just been psyched for the game. But
Trey Benson does really well is go from
I think Oregon wins like I think Oregon wins by 2 scores.
looking and picking up his feet, not allowing those arm tackles to slow him down. When you come to tackle Trey Benson,
I think it'll be something like 42-31.
There he is again. Down to the 5-yard line. It will be 2nd down and goal for Florida State.
Oregon by 9. Yeah, 42-31. That'll be my final prediction.
Benson runs through another tackle at the line of scrimmage. Gets inside the 2. For the first guy, very rarely brings down Trey Benson.
Nah, the 100% right there, Bob. The first guy rarely does. And it seems like Mike Norvell, offensive coordinator Alex Atkins, came out in the second half and said, we're going to run them over. We're going to show them that we're the number 4 team in the country.
Travis, this time the fake to Benson. Syracuse buys it, and Barron can't bring down.
Yeah, bro. I stayed up watching that game. It was awesome. Fucking awesome, dude.
Telling me to time up the blitz on the motion. And I know y'all seen, like, how many times do I have to tell you? You know the word. But, like, when he said that, it was kind of like one of those things that you just have to.
What's the word? What did he say?
How he's saying it,
the
but
N-word?
you have to hear what he's saying. And, I mean, it's another thing when you look at it as far as never knowing when the camera's on you and being coachable. And I feel like the relationship that I have with him, he knows that I can take coaching like that. And it's hard coaching. And when you choose to come here, you never know when he could chew you out. And, like people always say, you should be worried when he's not saying something.
Milroe with an overthrow on first down.
Turn the volume up at home, parents. Let the young football players, any athlete, whatever it may be, listen to that. That's the mindset you need to have to be able to understand the message, hear the message, maybe not how it's delivered, and be coachable. Take coaching. No matter how talented you are, how good you are, be coachable. Pays dividends for Terrion Arnold, pays dividends for this entire Alabama team.
McClellan.
Yeah, all these games this morning are so boring.
32. You know, every time we've been here in an Alabama game, all the players that we meet with, there's a common denominator, and that's love of the game, mental toughness, willingness to be coached. Yep. And that's why we said earlier, it's not just about getting the best players, but a big part of the culture is the type of people that you target in recruiting, something Nick Saban and his staff have mastered over the last 2 decades. On 3rd and 7, Milroe going to throw. Fires over the middle and going upstairs, but unable to pull it in was Jalen Hale. He had it, but then got hit. Jaden Johnson in coverage, and then the ball came out, and Hale a little slow getting up.
Actually good protection. Arkansas brings pressure, brings a blitz. He's got time to throw at this ball just a little bit high. We see Hale climb the ladder, goes up with big, strong hands, but he can't complete the process of the catch through the ground. It's a really good job by Jaden Johnson staying with Hale all the way through that entire reception and forcing the pass breakup. Much needed stop for the Arkansas defense. Can their offense do anything? That's the question, Dave.
Right. I mean, done nothing since the first quarter, and you got to wonder about the confidence level of KJ Jefferson right now. Satania under it, and the fair catch made at the 23. This afternoon on ABC and the ESPN app at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific. Great game of the Big Ten, right? Oregon, Washington. At least next year it will be. For now, great game of the Pac-12. And a huge year. What is the final year, for all intents and purposes, of the Pac-12, and they might get a playoff team.
They might. It's a great league this year. You might as well go out with a bang, and that's what the Pac-12 is doing. USC, Notre Dame tonight, going to be a good one also, but UCLA, Oregon State, Washington State, Oregon.
For sure, Sean. Yeah, we'll be on the other channel for the game.
The two-time reigning champs.
I'm just on here trying to get people to go over there.
It's going to be fun as they start to pick each other apart.
Flag down.
Go Ducks,
Jefferson,
baby.
Able to dump it off. Another penalty marker comes in. Armstrong made the catch. Campbell there defensively. Only 3 first downs for Arkansas in the game, and they all came in the first quarter. They haven't had first down since. And again, that was a good play on first down, but will it be negated by a penalty?
Illegal motion.
It will be.
Offense number 6. Moving forward to the snap. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Pre-snap penalty, absolute killer. You cannot do that to yourself when you're struggling so mightily to move the football. Now backed up behind the chains, negating a positive play on first down.
You know, Dusty, we were talking about, you mentioned all the teams that are in the mix. I mean, Washington State isn't out of it. UCLA isn't out of it. It's a great league this year. Colorado losing to Stanford last night after leading 29-0 at halftime. Here's Tesla on the catch out in space. He's picked up and dropped by Arnold. Short game. Second down coming up.
It's going to be tough, Dusty, in that league. I mean, you're going to have to win one-possession games almost each and every week with the quarterback play, the offensive firepower. Coming out of that thing unscathed, it's going to be difficult.
It is. I'm going to tell you what, though, if there was ever a year that a one-loss Pac-12 champion deserved a seat at the table in the playoff, this is that year. A lot of ball left to be played. Can't wait to see who that is that can ultimately survive that league.
Jefferson on second down and long. Pressure in his face, and his arm got hit. So it'll be third down. Dallas Turner, first time we've called his name today. He's third in the country in sacks. Got in the face of Jefferson on that last play.
Yeah, just right off the edge. And again, KJ Jefferson falling back as he's throwing it, not stepping into it. Ball doesn't even come close to being completed. Dallas Turner, man, he's got such a good first step, twitchy. Been a big impact player creating negative plays all season.
Three-time captain KJ Jefferson. They need a big play from their quarterback. Instead, they just hand it off to Dubinion, being chased by Turner and shoved out of bounds on third down and 8. A late flag. Thrown where the ball carrier was hit on the far sideline. Dubinion.
Third long and you hand it off?
I just think a conservative call again there.
I get you're struggling to protect, but man.
Unless you think maybe he was trying to do that to get to 4th and 2 and go for it. But
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty will be added to the run. Automatic first down.
We haven't seen a lot of mental errors by Alabama today. That's a big one by Jalen Key, though, as that puts the ball to the Arkansas 42.
First
all right, everybody, I'm gonna stop this stream.
You see Jalen Key.
A wrestling match there with
Make sure you add the Saturday season podcast.
Looked like with Jaden Wilson and his hand up in the face.
The name is in chat, so you can copy and paste it, and then I will start the Oregon-Washington game half an hour before kickoff. So me and Anthony will be on at noon on that channel. I just wanted to stream a little bit this morning just so you guys make sure you guys were over there.
And look at that, since the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. And
I will see you guys here in about 40 minutes on the other channel.